Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
Welcoming you to 6 in the City. Soundman Terry says this is a dog and pony show for real today.
It is. We are bringing the dog and pony show
right here
directly
into
to
the
you.
studio and into your home, and we appreciate it. Everybody's going to be here.
That's right.
You know, we did have the monkey that got loose that time.
Woof.
You know,
we don't need that.
We don't
need the dog and pony to get loose either.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in the event they do, they're really cute.
We do have some officers here that can handle this.
That's exactly right. We're going to be talking with Officer Michael Anania and Cody Haynes. They have the fur baby Nicodemus. He's with the Jackson Animal Care Center.
Okay.
He's probably up for adoption. He's really cute, so you may want to pay attention to that.
Yes, he is.
Lori Simpson and Patty Simpson and Lori Collins are here with Redemption Road Rescue. They have a special visitor named Franklin.
We're gonna meet
He's
Franklin
really cute, too.
Okay.
They have their open house. It's coming up May the 20th. We're going to talk about that. Sabrina Anderson is here. She's CEO of the Boys and Girls Club right here in Jackson.
And we're glad she is.
Steak and burger dinner time. So it's coming up Thursday, May the 18th.
Okay.
You might want to get your tickets. Jenny Settles is with us. She's going to be here talking about the Jackson-Madison County Health and Safety Fair. Sounds like something new. It's coming up May 20th. We'll find out about that. Glenn Gow is here with the Positive Living Group.
Yep.
They've got an event coming up at the Doubletree. It's a 2-day event, May 10th and 11th. It's a grief conference with some great information and speakers in it. Mary Ross is here. She's with the Doubletree. They've got some exciting news happening at the Doubletree. We're going to find out. She said there's a press release getting ready to be sent out.
So we get a preview.
We get a preview of it. And then our entertainment today.
A Band of Jones.
Band of Jones.
Glad to have them back with us.
We are.
So stay right where you are. All of that is on the way and more. We got a lot of other events coming up.
Yes, we do.
We'll talk about them as we continue.
6 in the City.
Hi, I'm here to ask the people of Jackson to be a part of a groundbreaking program, 4 Minute City.
Every minute you don't get help after a sudden cardiac arrest, your chance of survival decreases by 10%.
That's why Friends of Heart and the Jackson Fire Department have created a care team.
A group of everyday citizens trained, equipped, and ready to save lives in our community.
Please call this number or visit our website.
Together, we can save lives.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensaver for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We had this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet, we discover they're a little bit of a lot of things.
But they're all pure love.
All right, welcome back to 6 in the City. We welcome Franklin, who is with us.
He's part of the Dog and Pony
Show. And so we've got that part going. Lori Collins is with us and Patty Simpson there with Redemption Road Rescue. So tell us about Franklin first.
Franklin is our little mascot with Redemption Road.
Okay.
He came into us for about 5 years ago through a cruelty and neglect case.
Oh, wow.
And he never left.
So everybody kind of fell in love with Franklin.
Here he is, yeah. He's probably one of the smallest minis that there are. It's called a Falabella. And so he's about 9 to 10 years old right now. He won't get any bigger. He's as big as he'll get.
And how old will he get?
Are you looking to adopt him out, or is he staying with you?
He's actually going to stay with us.
She said he was the mascot.
Well, mascot,
yeah, he's our mascot.
Mascots change.
I know they do,
that's right.
but you know, you can't change. I mean, come on.
It'd be hard to beat Franklin.
It would be hard to beat Franklin. So how long do they live?
They can live up into their 40s if they're taken care of well.
Wow.
Is that
These
right?
little ponies, and they live a long time.
Ms. Franklin, I know you said you still have Adam Golden Shoes.
I do, and he can't be well behaved enough to come out anymore.
All right,
but does he get along well with Franklin?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
That's why his mane's real short. They play a lot, and or his forelock.
Why were these
bites it off?
Small breeds developed? What was the purpose?
You know, just as pets.
Okay.
I believe, everybody wants to breed everything down tiny.
Down tiny, okay.
And that's kind of what it is.
Okay. All right, well, he's a cute guy.
But we've got an event coming up, right?
We do. It's our annual open house, and we're excited about it. You know, we've done a lot of changes this year with the rescue, lots of new buildings. We have a new quarantine barn. Just lots of good stuff.
Oh, wow, good things going on.
Yeah, good things going on.
It's an open house. We can come and take a tour of the facility. Yes. We can see all the animals. There's a auction, is that right? Or yard sale?
We have like a yard sale. A lot of great stuff there, furniture, just some really good stuff.
All right, so what day is May 20th? So that's what day of the week?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's what time?
8 in the morning, because we know about those yard sale people.
You'll have them there at 6 o'clock.
Yes, we know. Until 2 o'clock.
Okay.
8 to 2.
So it's great they can bring the kids and let them appreciate the open house and see the animals.
And you guys have...
And then the mother and folks can be shopping.
Right, and you guys have more than just... horses and mini horses, right?
There's goats there. There's geese there. There's all kinds of critters.
Okay, wow. So these changes in the last year, a significant expansion of your facilities and stuff?
They've been quite expensive. We have put in new, like I said, new quarantine barns, new shelters out in the field for the horses, some medical stuff, equipment for us so that we can be safe when we're working on them. You know, it's been a lot going on.
If people can't get to the open house, but they still want to help, how can they do that, Lori?
You know, they can email us, which is redemptionroadrescue@gmail.com. And if they want to volunteer, just send us a message, and we'll get them started volunteering. If they want to donate, they can donate through our PayPal link or come out and visit us.
Yeah. Okay.
This is an all-volunteer organization.
That's
an important thing.
100%.
There are no salaries paid to anyone. It's all volunteers, no executive directors or whatever.
Donors and donations.
Yeah, take care of folks like Franklin out
That's
here.
Right.
All right. We had some extreme weather. I mean, we had extremely cold temperatures. It's kind of been an odd spring, too. It's been cold and damp and whatever, just now and hot today, but it's changing. So I guess that stretches things for y'all.
It does. You know, the hard winter was hard on the horses.
Right.
And then the quick heat is hard on the horses, so we have to pay close attention.
All right, so that's coming up Saturday, May 20th. It's right around the corner.
That's right. Now, are you still looking for donations for the yard sale, too?
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. You can call us. Call our main number, which is 731-616-1440, and let us know, and we'll meet with you, and you can donate some stuff, and it goes to a great cause.
All right, so it's 616-1440, 616-1440. Right. You've been doing this how long?
14 years
wow.
now.
Wow.
I can't believe it's 14.
I can't either.
Started in 2009.
How many animals have been through, roughly?
Oh,
well, this
thousands.
year alone, since January 1st, we've had 31 horses.
Since January, 31 horses, wow.
And 109 chickens.
Yeah.
And 60 dogs.
Okay.
5 cats.
So when you get to the farm and there's stuff there, you just have to rescue it all. Right.
Well, and we tell people we don't do dog rescue, but we have a philosophy of leave no one left behind. And so a lot of times there will be dogs be part of that, and clearly chickens.
That's a good segue. Speaking of dogs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, we got Nicodemus coming up.
That's right.
It's good show. May 20th.
May 20th,
8 a.m.
Saturday.
till 2 p.m.
That's
and 616-1440 to make donations or whatever.
RedemptionRoadRescue.com.
Yep, let's go for it. Franklin, it's good to see you.
Franklin, you did so good.
Right.
Thank you.
Nicodemus and crew on the way as we continue. Six in the City.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
Want to receive account information via text? When you enroll in JA Alerts, you can. Text to get a bill bounce, due date, set a payment extension, receive an outage notification, reply to report an electric outage. Text JOIN, J-O-I-N, text JOIN to 53248, 53248. Cell phone number must be current and attached to your JA account. Visit jaxenergy.com/textalerts for more information.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus Broadband Fiber Network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
Well, this is the dog section of our dog and pony show.
That's
Franklin
right.
came through the miniature horse. I guess he's a pony. He's a miniature horse.
That's right, mini. He's a mini.
There he is. We've got Nicodemus with us, and he's accompanied by today Officer Michael Anania and Cody Haynes, and they're with Animal Control, and this is the Jackson Animal Care Center we're talking about today. And so is Nicodemus, he's up for adoption?
He is up for adoption.
Okay.
He's about 8 years old.
Okay.
Some kind of rat terrier mix. He's heartworm negative.
Let's get Nicodemus over here so we
Here,
can
buddy.
see him.
There you go.
You gotta have your TV debut. Yeah, you gotta have your TV debut.
He is he's
a good
heartworm
boy.
negative, up to date on all of his age-appropriate vaccines, and he's already been fixed too.
All right, so he's ready to go then.
He is reporting ready to go.
8 years of age. Okay.
Very active.
Yes, he is.
He's got a lot of energy.
A lot
for
of
his age.
energy.
I'm sorry we bothered you, buddy. He was perfectly happy behind the coffee table there.
No, he's good. He's being a good boy. Look at him. He's gonna lay down. Oh, I thought he was gonna lay down.
So how are things going out there? I know it's a busy time of year.
Very busy time of year. Cat season or kitten season is in full swing now.
Wow.
So we are about as packed full as we can get already. Had tons of litters of, cats and stuff come in. A lot of puppies coming in lately too.
Okay.
Well, always looking for fosters, right?
Every day.
So if people want to foster, they just call down there and say, hey, can I foster? And you guys will hook them up, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Just give us a call. Quick little foster application. It's relatively simple. We provide all the supplies and vetting and everything. We need a soft place for them to lay and someone to pass
Take
the
care
food to
for
them.
them and pet them. Okay.
All right, well, Nicodemus is on the way here. Good-looking guy.
He is.
Let's talk about animal control. So we get an opportunity to talk to you. What are the animal control laws in Jackson? What are we looking at? What kind of work
It's primarily stuff involving running at large. Got to make sure that everyone's animals are staying on their property, stay within your property lines. We've got some neglect and cruelty laws as well, and so making sure that everyone's got access to fresh potable water and food and.
So you respond,
shelter.
I guess, to reports or complaints.
I guess you guys are the ones to call if anybody out in the public sees some neglect.
Yeah. So we respond to running at large, any kind of cruelty, stuff like that. We're primarily complaint based because we're it.
Yeah. I was going to say, we are animal control,
This
right?
is Scotland Yard, all of it right here. Right?
Well, we can't, we can't be everywhere at once, so we do rely on complaints. So, if there's that dog that keeps coming by and scaring the kids at the school bus, give us a shout. Or, if you're just worried about, the well-being of the
situation of the dog,
or something. Yeah, and not everything is this big negative thing. It may just be a couple little tweaks, and we're happy to work with people that are willing to, learn and improve.
Right. How do you get in this line of work? Where you sitting around one day, I think I'll go to work in animal control.
I actually started as a volunteer, just walking dogs, cleaning kennels at the shelter. My girlfriend and I moved from just outside of Memphis, and so we moved up here and wanted to, find something to do while I was trying to find work.
So how long have you been with animal control?
With animal control, it'll be a year in July, but I work for the shelter, cleaning kennels and stuff for a year before.
Cody, what about you? How'd you get into this? Hold that microphone up if you can.
My love of animals.
Okay.
Me and my wife own a store here in Jackson, and I just wanted to do something else with the city. So, and said we have 3 lovely little Dachshunds of our own, so I'm a big animal person.
Okay.
So we had talked about it, and had spoke to Miss Whitney, our director, and applied with the city, and have been with them.
She
for about a
definitely
week.
wasn't going to turn you down. I can tell you that. She's like, sure, come on, any help I can get.
Well, it's very very special work, and these guys don't have any other place to go than what we provide for them in this world.
And they don't have any say in the matter, too.
That's exactly right. So it's a special work you guys do.
It is.
The Jackson Animal Care Center, and you can be a volunteer there. You can be a donor to their work. because they're always in need of additional supplies and things.
Supplies and monetary donations.
We donate newspapers. I still subscribe to newspapers.
That's
One of the few people left.
That's right.
Actually has a newspaper subscription, so I give them to Ford, and she gets them down there.
That's exactly right. Get them unfolded and get them down there. So,
Scott, it's good to have you with us.
You guys have got some. You guys have got some different hours now, right? At the Animal Care Center. What are those hours?
So we're open 12 to 4 Tuesday through Saturday.
12 to 4 Tuesday through Saturday.
We still have staff there, obviously, taking care of everybody.
But if somebody wanted to come in,
but as far as like adoptions and stuff go,
Okay, noon to 4 Tuesday through Saturday. Okay, the Jackson Animal Care Center, which is located at
23 Pinnacle Drive.
Pinnacle Drive.
Pinnacle Drive.
Just Google that up and go.
That's it.
Guys, it's good to have you with us.
Thank you so much for being here with us. Good to have Nicodemus, too.
Yeah, we're going to go to the main stage. This is kind of a retro visit. These guys are doing a lot of work. Still are out. New albums and everything else. This is Band of Jones.
Been a while since we talked. It's probably been too long. Wouldn't blame you one bit if your patience were gone. Deep down I know better. It's just hard to see. You keep giving second chances to an old fool like me. Is there still room at the cross for me? 'Cause I've grown awfully tired of this life that I lead. I've gotten about as far away from you as an old boy can be. Is there still room at the cross for me? Sometimes I try to find the words to pray. I guess I let my guilt and pride get in the way. I know I don't deserve a single thing, but do you have a little grace left for me? Is there still room at the cross for me? I've grown awfully tired of this life that I lead. I've gotten about as far away from you as an old boy can be. Is there still room at the cross for me? I know I'm about as low as they come. Can you still forgive the things that I've done? Is there still room at the cross for me? I've grown awfully tired of this life that I lead. I've gotten about as far away from you as an old boy can be. Is there still room at the cross for me? I've gotten about as far away from you as an old boy can be. Is there still room at the cross for me? Is there still room at the cross for me?
Donating blood is safe, easy, and in less than an hour, you can save up to 3 lives. If you've donated with us before, thank you. We can't wait to see you again. If you've never donated before, now is the time. Give blood at Lifeline Blood Services today.
System Operational Achievement Recognition, the SOAR Award, is the American Public Gas Association's recognition for excellence in a natural gas utility. The award covers employee safety, system improvement, system integrity, workforce development. There are over 700 APGA members. In 2022, 14 of those systems received a SOAR Award. With the top-level gold SOAR Award, only one system, the Natural Gas Division of the Jackson Energy Authority. Being an industry leader is all a part of JEA today.
I I don't remember how it started.
Go to that.
Our back and forth. It always came back.
Dad!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Lifeline Blood Services provides blood to 17 hospitals and 12 AirVac services in 20 counties. To make your donation, you can come to one of our 2 locations today.
Sabrina Anderson is with us, and she is the CEO of the Jackson Boys and Girls Club. And we're glad she is.
Yes,
You've been doing this for a while. Second trip with us, and you've stayed.
Yes, sir.
Came to your senses, left us, and went to Memphis.
That's right.
I haven't forgiven her for that.
That's all right.
But she fortunately came to her
No,
senses.
because you remind her of it every time we see
well,
her.
Well, I mean, it just lingered in my mind.
But
How
you
could
still
leave
love
it?
me, though.
I
That's okay.
loved you anyway, but but she did come to her senses down there.
That's right. We're glad she's back. Glad she stayed.
She only had to go to Memphis, not like Jonah had to get in a whale to come to his senses. And so she came to it pretty quickly and came back to see us.
That's right.
You've had some youngsters that are doing well in some events.
I did. I had Laurent Bouillet, who is a Boys and Girls Club member, and he plays the saxophone.
All right.
We entered him into a contest for Boys and Girls Club of America, and he was one of, I think, 12 or 15 kids that were picked nationwide to perform at our Boys and Girls Club National Conference last week.
Wow, that's impressive.
It was wonderful in Orlando, Florida.
In Orlando, Florida. Got to go to Orlando and show off.
He did, and Jim Clark is our president. He flew him first class.
Oh, wow.
How exciting. Who gets to go first class?
I've never flown first.
I know, right?
Excuse me. Who's in coach? Oh, that's my CEO. You had some other people who have done well, too.
We did. We took some kids to Teen Elevate in Cleveland, Tennessee. Okay. So they had a chance to be at the Ocoee Retreat Center. So we did high ropes, low ropes, zip lines. They had a chance to stay in the cabin. They had paintball activities. So we're giving our kids opportunities to do things they've never done.
I start to say, for a lot of these kids, they've never really probably been out of the city.
Correct.
Something totally new for them. And so that's exciting.
It is.
All right, the Boys and Girls Club. Well, we got a special event coming up, and it is next week. It's Thursday of next week, the 18th. It's going to be at Jackson State Community College, starting at
6 p.m.
6 p.m.
In order for these kids to be able to go out and do these trips, we got to have fundraisers.
Exactly.
It is the Steak and Burger Dinner, 38th edition of.
38th annual, and we're going to do a trivia night. So it's going to be Let's Get Your Game On. It was very well received last year, and they said, we want to do this again.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's easy.
Hey, that made your job easier, didn't it?
Made my job easy.
Now, are tickets still available?
Tickets are still available.
Okay.
All you have to do is call 731-422-2008. You can ask for me, Sabrina Anderson, or you can check us out on our website, www.bgcjmc.org.
Everybody's got that down with me. I'm still going to.
I know, you're bless it. It's okay.
The philosophy of the Steak and Burger Dinner is
that the kids will eat the steak and the adults will eat the hamburgers. It gives them a time to bond with our youth, and that it teaches our kids a little bit of etiquette and that other people care about them, so our kids can have a fine dining meal.
All right.
All right. Now, are you still looking for sponsors?
I am still looking for sponsors. We have $5,000 level, $3,000 level, $1,500, $1,000, and of course, if you'd like to support a child at $150, you're welcome to do that as well.
Okay. All right. And that's coming up Thursday, the 18th at Jackson State. You said it's real convenient.
Real
Great
convenient.
Parking there in the gymnasium.
Right.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock p.m.
All right. What do you want people to know about the Boys and Girls Club?
I want them to know that we're the best kept secret in town, but we shouldn't be a secret because we offer our kids opportunities for academic success, healthy lifestyles, and good character and citizenship. We help promote all 3 of these areas for these young people, and we want them to be those caring, productive, responsible citizens that you want.
And this is open to any child?
This is open to any child. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter your financial income. Any of that. Nothing
doesn't matter
matters.
what school you go to?
Doesn't matter what school you go to. So.
Do you still have the branch programs as well?
The branch? I don't remember that.
Okay. I'm talking about housing.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Because at one time you were
Allenton
in Haywood
Heights
County, Allenton Heights, right?
Mm-hmm. And so we also serve Madison and Haywood counties, but we have Allenton Heights, Isaac Lane. We have Lincoln Courts Parkway East children that are transport it currently. And then we plan to open up a new site at Northside Assembly out on Oil Well Road this fall. So that's also why it's important for people to give. We have to be able to have money to be able to open new sites. We've been asked to open another site here in Jackson, but I have to keep that a secret right now. But there are more opportunities for us to have locations as long as we can make the money to be able to put people in place to operate these programs.
Because the Boys and Girls Club, they've been in existence for
1967 here in Jackson was our IRS.
And then the organization overall is?
We've been here, what, 50-something years? 54?
Started, was it Bemis that started?
At West Bemis.
West Bemis, and then went to Westwood Gardens, I think, at one time, because the late Harvey Buchanan, Mike Singleton, there's several people we know that were involved in all that. So it's got a great history.
If somebody just wanted to make a donation to the Boys and Girls Club, we can go online?
You can go online to www.bgcjmc.org, or you can do Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. We accept all of those. If you'd like to send in a check, it's 832 Lexington Avenue, and that's Jackson TN 38301.
These programs have been developed by the Boys and Girls Club. There's a long history with the national organization. And so it's not just play, it's orchestrated, it's
learning and
development of
real
skills.
World experiences.
Based on a lot of history.
We do a lot more academic work than people actually realize. Our children right now are going through a program called Exact Path, which they can do online learning and assessment. So that way it's grade appropriate for each child. So it's individualized programming. Of course, we're going to do help with homework. That's just a given.
Good stuff. Sabrina Anderson, she is the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Jackson. The 38th annual Steak and Burger Dinner is the 18th Jackson State, starting at 6
p.m.
If you want to sponsor or get tickets, just give her a call.
Let's go.
Please do.
All right, got it done. We're going back to the main stage. We welcome back Abandon Jones.
Well, I'm not the man I need to be. I guess the devil gets the best of me. Looking in the mirror, it's plain to see that I'm not the man I need to be. I lose faith when times get rough. I don't go to church or pray enough. I think I'm strong and I act tough, but I lose faith when times get rough. If I could have a little talk with Jesus, it'd be alright, but I can't seem to find him tonight. I'm just praying that he don't give up on me, 'cause I'm not the man I need to be. Yeah, I'm not the man I need to be. I wanna go to heaven, but I act like hell. Been known to lie like a penny in a wishing well. Yeah, I love the Lord, but it's hard to tell. I wanna go to heaven, but I act like hell. If I could have a little talk with Jesus, it'd be alright, but I can't seem to find him tonight. Just praying that he don't give up on me, 'cause I'm not the man I need to be. Yeah, I'm not the man I need to be.
The family's visit to the forest inspired a beautiful question. Mother, mother, am I a tree? You tell me to stand tall. You tell me to stay rooted. I think I am a tree. My child, of course you are. But what kind of tree will you be? The kind to hug or the kind to climb? Doesn't matter what you choose, so long as you choose to be a tree that's kind.
Make the forest part of your story at a park near you. Find one at discovertheforest.org.
Tired of internet that leaves you waiting and monitoring your usage with extra fees? Switch to EPlus Broadband from the Jackson Energy Authority for fiber optic internet with the fastest speeds to keep everyone connected. Enjoy being online as much as you want without worrying about extra fees or data usage limits. Perfect for when you need to download and upload large files, stream videos, or use your favorite video conferencing app. EPlus Broadband, fastest internet, no data caps, no slowdowns, no worries.
That's my neighbor, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
Joe's about to make a very big mistake. Hey, Joe, you think it might be a good idea to call 811 to have your underground utilities marked before you start digging?
John, that's just for big projects.
Actually, it's for any digging project. Hey, congratulations, Joe. You found your electric line. Remember, safe digging always begins with a free call to 811. You want to borrow my phone, buddy?
Going back to an earlier segment, just want to remind everyone that the fairgrounds is the location for the Pets Rock
event. It's coming up July the 15th.
Yeah.
10 to 5. They're still looking for sponsors. They're probably looking for vendors and stuff, so you can contact them at the Jackson Animal Care Center. It's 422-7028.
Pets Rock, July 15th.
Pets Rock.
Fairground. Now we're going to talk about the Jackson-Madison County Health and Safety Fair, and Jenny Settles is with us. This is being presented by Madison County Parks and Recreation, and it's coming up May the 20th, which will be Saturday week.
That's right. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Lots of good things going on. This is the first annual event, right?
Yes, ma'am.
First time in Madison County Parks and Rec to get into this.
Well, Sharon and I have known each other for a little while over at Parks and Rec, and we just kind of brainstormed bringing the community together to showcase all the resources that we have available in the realm of health and safety.
So what are we going to see when we come to the event?
We have several pretty big events scheduled for that day. At 11 o'clock, we have the Chandler Haynes, who is a regional overdose prevention specialist from Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services, will be there to provide overdose prevention and fentanyl training. Yes, sir. We also have the Tennessee Trucking Association will have their pedal cars, which will allow our teen drivers to experience impaired driving and the dangers that come with that. Madison County Sheriff's Office will have their driving simulator so they can see not only impaired but also distracted driving, which is incredibly important right now.
Yes, no doubt.
We'll have a car fit event for our mature drivers also, which is a 12-point safety inspection so they can make sure they are fitted to their vehicle.
Okay. And this is all going on where?
Leaper Lane Park, and that'll be from 10 to 2 on the 20th, and we're just going to kind of do it out in the open so we can take advantage of all that space.
And it's open to anybody and everybody, right?
Absolutely, totally free. We'll have the Emergency Management Agency will be there. Red Cross will be providing hands-only CPR.
Okay.
And then we have a lot of local area resources. The Area Agency on Aging and Disability will be there, as well as the Southwest Tennessee Development District.
Food trucks, Desi?
We
know, I have to ask about food.
Yes, Hub City Grind will be there. We also have Season to the Tea, and Gourmet Apples Unlimited will be there also, providing snacks and treats for everyone.
All right.
Leaper Lane Park is in the area around Rose Hill Middle School, so we kind of go on East Chester, Beach Bluff Road, right in that area, and turn off out there.
Now,
that's the 20th from 10 until 2.
Now, if people want to be a sponsor, are you guys still taking sponsors, or do you have sponsors?
We actually don't have sponsors. Sharon and I, like I said, we brainstormed it. I work with my program, and I go all over the state doing health and public safety fairs, and I learn of a new resource everywhere I go.
Okay.
So we thought, why not get everybody together and showcase all of them? And we never really thought about doing sponsors this year. We wanted to kind of get the first one
under your belt.
Yes.
Okay.
See what goes.
See what we need.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be
that's on the 20th,
from
Saturday 20th from 10 till 2.
10 to 2.
You mentioned fentanyl
training.
What is that?
He'll be talking about the dangers around it, how to deal with it if you come upon it, and then I believe he will be providing naloxone training as well.
Okay.
All right.
Which is important.
Yes, that's the Narcan training.
Yeah,
for
the Narcan
opioid
training.
and all
Oh, wow.
Yes.
It's amazing what we're doing to ourselves.
I sort of say it's great to have that resource, but it's also sad that we have to have that resource because it's becoming more and more of a problem.
It is, absolutely. We're also providing for both the naloxone or the fentanyl training and for all of the driving associated vendors that we have there. We're providing community service hours for high school students also.
Okay, all right, that's a good thing.
Yes, so as long as they come and sign in and attend the training, they can get community service hours.
Community service hours.
We need to get them out there.
It's good. This is Madison County Parks and Recreation, the foundation of this, and it's a health and safety fair for people of all ages.
Absolutely.
All ages, all right. It's coming up Saturday, May the 20th. It'll be from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Leaper Lane Park. If you want to Google it in, 571 Leaper Lane. Like I said, I drove by. I hadn't been out there. I drove by to Rose Hill Middle School the other day with a Rotary project out there, the Heart and Soul. Saw the park and everything else, and so it's developed a lot of stuff going on out there.
Great area. It's a great place to have this event outside. So.
Well, we'll be interested, Jenny, we'll be interested to see how this turns out.
Right.
Appreciate y'all putting this together.
Yes, no doubt. Definitely a great event for the community to attend. So we want to get anybody and everybody out there.
But that overdose prevention training is at 11 o'clock that
11
morning. 11 o'clock if you have a special interest in that. We'll see where it goes. Continued best.
Thanks so much, Jenny. We appreciate it.
We appreciate that. Glad to know about this. We're going to talk about another event coming up in May, and that's coming up next as we continue Six in the City.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus Broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
For 9 years, the READ team has helped over 2,200 second graders read better through coaching and friendships. Students have increased their word recognition by as much as 300%. Reading on grade level opens the door for Google searches, driver's licenses, and career opportunities. Invest 1 hour a week to give our second graders every chance to read on grade level. Go to thereadteam.org to sign up. The READ Team, changing our community one word at a time, in partnership with JMCSS, Leaders Education Foundation, and United Way of West Tennessee. But you already knew that because you can read.
Say it and see it with voice control. Find your favorites faster across live, recorded, and streaming TV. Movies, shows, news, sports, music are just a voice command away. Show me action movies. Just for kids. Every result personalized based on viewing habits and time of day. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control.
Well, we got an event coming up May 10th. I said, well, let's come in this weekend. It's like, no, that's tomorrow. We're doing the show on the 9th.
That's right.
So this month.
This first week is
gone.
There you go. I know. Man. I know.
All right. I'm going to fool around and miss some, Memorial Day.
I know. You'll be all right.
Glenn Gaw is with us. He's got a special event coming up the 10th and 11th. This is going to be at the Doubletree, being put on by
Positive Living Group here in Jackson.
All right. We want to come back and talk about them in just a moment. What is this event, Glenn?
This is a 2-day grief conference. It's a follow-up to a conference we had late last year in the fall. It's for professionals. It's for community members, mental health, education. We want to educate our community about a universal condition called grief. We have an excellent presenter, Dr. Niemeyer, who's putting that on for us. And Dr. Robert Niemeyer is the director of the Loss and Transition Center at the Portland Institute. So it is a quality program for those who need or want to know about how to serve those suffering through grief.
Now, this is a full day. It's from 9 a.m. until 5:30 on Wednesday and Thursday, the 10th and the 11th. Is it you go to both days, or is it either or how do you set this up?
Yeah, attendees can come to one day or the other. It's $150 to attend for one day, $250 for the 2 days. Those who are in the helping professions, counseling, social work, and so forth can get continuing education and take steps toward certification in helping those with grief. So it's good for those people to attend both days so that they can get the credit they need.
Credit that they need, okay. So how do people apply or sign up for this?
It's easy. Positive Living Group. TheTicket.com. You can purchase tickets there for either day or for both days. We're looking for sponsorships, so there's still space available for that as well to help support the event. Okay. You can call us. I have the number here, 731-736-4400. Kelsey or Tiffany will pick up the phone likely, but David Bryant, our marketing director, can set you up if you have a need there. Otherwise, it's positiveliving.group.com.
Okay.
Now, you said this was a continuation of an event that you guys had last year, right?
That's correct. This is part two.
Part two.
You can join in at this point. You don't have to have attended the previous one. Again, those who are seeking certification, some will be wrapping that up and some will be starting that process with this event starting tomorrow, the 10th, and running through the 11th.
Okay. Yeah, the 10th and the 11th. That's all day from 9 till 5:30. Okay.
Correct. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what's the content of this? What does he do in these sessions?
Well, first of all, Dr. Niemeyer has written 30 books and over 500 articles. He works exclusively with clients suffering from grief, and we know in our practice at Positive Living Group, that's often the reason people seek help. And sometimes it's in the background. Having lost someone close to you, someone you love, often exacerbates other mental health conditions. But Dr. Niemeyer brings real-world experience. The materials he presents that our participants get to take home include video vignettes of him actually working with clients who've given consent. There are exercises and techniques that are taught for those who already have a background. But again, it's great for anyone that just wants to understand grief better. And I think we're all seeking to understand grief better.
Because it presents itself many different ways, and some ways we don't even realize that we're grieving.
We all have or will experience grief, but none of us will experience it the same.
Exactly.
It's unique to everyone.
So what is the Positive Living Group?
Positive Living Group is a therapy practice here in Jackson. Our clinical executive director is Tawana Miller. We have a number of professionals from counseling and social work backgrounds. So we accept private pay or various insurances for individuals, families, and couples that need to get a mental health checkup, if you will, or who are suffering from mental health conditions and just need the help.
Is it referral, or can you just call?
Can you do walk-in?
Walk-ins through our website, positiveliving.group.com, or call the number I gave. I'll give that one more time, 731-736-4400. If you're interested in the conference or just would like to see when we have availability to set you up for counseling.
Now, is the conference information, do you have that on your website somewhere?
It is on the website. It should be prominent on the front page there, positiveliving.group.com.
Positivelivinggroup.com. And that's the 10th and the 11th. If you see a passing, you can still go check with them, and they'll have continuations of this, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
Glenn, it's good to see you.
It is.
It's great
good
to be here. Thank you.
It's great to have this opportunity.
Glad he's coming back to Jackson.
Yes.
We're going to go back to the main stage. We welcome once again a band of Jones.
Big white letters on the windshield, $1,000 OBO. Seemed like one heck of a deal to a just turned 16-year-old. My old man was asking questions about the mileage and the year, but I politely interrupted. Said, let's get one thing clear. Does it have a radio? Can it play Haggard and Jones? Will it
It stands out in the landscape. It's the newest and largest water tank in the JEA system. Located northeast of McKellar-Sipes Airport, it holds 2.5 million gallons of water. Construction costs just shy of $4 million. But it will supply water and the water pressure necessary to sustain fire hydrants in an expanding industrial and commercial area of Jackson. Meeting needs and building for the future, all a part of JEA Today.
From time to time, life may throw us a curveball. Even with the best of efforts, maintaining the essentials like utilities can be difficult. With UtiliCare, you can make a donation to help provide utility assistance to families right here in Jackson. Your contribution makes a difference for those families struggling to pay utility bills. Go online to learn more or donate. jaxenergy.com/UtiliCare.
Well, we're going to the DoubleTree in this segment.
Again.
We just
we
talked
had an
about the
event
DoubleTree.
at the DoubleTree, but
Yeah,
now we're going to talk about the DoubleTree because they've got some exciting news, lots of good things going on.
Mary Ross is with us. We found out she is Director of SCM, Sales, Catering, and Marketing.
So,
How you
Mary
doing?
stays busy.
I'm doing good. That was a mouthful.
Yes.
When it fold out business cards.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just rolls right out.
Well, you got some things. First of all, the corporate getting involved in some things locally here, so tell us about it.
So we are actually owned by Cooper Hotels out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
And
is that a change, or have they owned us
no, actually, they've owned us from day one.
Is that right? Okay.
We have been family owned and operated since their dad, Pace Cooper's dad, actually opened the business and has ran it successfully. And it's an amazing company to work with. I mean, we have people. I've been there since 1995.
All right. They have hotels in Memphis and elsewhere then? Or?
Memphis, Oak Ridge, Murfreesboro, Johnson City, and Decatur, Alabama are our closest.
Okay.
But we actually have 16 properties across 4 states.
Okay.
And as of December of this year, all 16 properties will be flying a Hilton flag, which is great news because most people diversify.
Right.
Hotel groups have multiple other names out there that we won't mention.
Yeah.
But to join 100% exclusivity for Hilton is amazing.
Okay,
We're real excited about that.
That's exciting.
Well, if you're an Honors Club member, then you can stay at a lot of different places.
That's right.
That's correct. Always Hilton, though.
Yeah, sure
Always
is.
Hilton.
Yeah. We just actually wrapped up 100 years as a Hilton family. So across the state of Tennessee, we celebrate our 100-year anniversary this year, and we're moving. They just signed up for another 100 years, which means typically a 10-year flag. We actually have signed up. Jackson will maintain the DoubleTree flag for the next 17 and a half years.
Oh,
So
wow.
extended. We've got a lot of updates and improvements coming. I mean, they've dedicated $100 million over the next course of 4 years for renovation of our
is that right?
properties.
Okay.
So
Well, that
lots
must
of
feel like
things.
Jackson's a good market then. It's done well.
You know, we can't keep all that money. We'd have to share with 15 other hotels, but it's going to be amazing to see what we're bringing to town now.
That's fantastic. Well, it's some exciting time. Exciting times for tourism here. Our numbers are up.
It is, yes.
Right, so things
It's
are
great to
things
be
are
in the
working.
hotel industry.
What do you want people to know about the DoubleTree here?
So, you know, today I want to share that we actually have committed to 100 hours of volunteer service. So while our ownership has always encouraged us to get out, y'all know, you see me randomly for West Tennessee Veterans Coalition.
Right.
We're actually committing to 100 years between the Veterans 100 hours between the Veterans Coalition, Rifa Jackson, and the Boys and Girls Club of Jackson. So we want to, our parent company wants us to be out in the community and doing good for the people around us. So it's amazing to know that they provide me in the community, but to actually put other employees out and volunteering, it's very family friendly and makes us really, really proud to be an employee there.
That's great.
So this is, are they doing this with all their properties? Then, I guess?
All 16 properties are dedicated 100 hours, and they're able to pick and choose who in their community they want to support, what they want to do. You know, we've dealt at the hotel, we have Women of Hope.
Right.
So they actually come in and work with us, help us out, and we return the favor by giving them money every month just to kind of pay that forward. But we also are doing a youth mentorship here locally. We have anywhere from 8 to 10, 14 to 18-year-old kids who come in. They'll work with us during the summer months. Some stay on limited hours, but kind of teaches them how to be better employees once they get older and gives them a little bit of a placement on a resume so they have an easier time finding a job.
It gives them a good idea of the hotel industry.
Correct, yes.
Because it may be something they they have an interest in, they want to go
They
into.
either love it or they hate it and run away to go to college. Either way, you're good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Doubletree's been here how many years now?
So
and it was what, Garden Plaza?
It was Garden Plaza Hotel.
Right.
I started in July of 2003, and we converted that September to Doubletree.
So in 2003, so 20 years.
Right. 20 years, and we actually converted 6 hotels at that same time within a 6-month window. Okay. So we took almost 1,000 rooms from the Garden Plaza era to Doubletree across the state.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, it's been a great addition to the city.
It has.
It's kind of our premier place.
It really is. It's convenient because it's right there on the bypass and it's right close to I-40.
Easy in, easy out.
Yes, no doubt.
Well, congratulations on this and to the Cooper Group.
Right, thank you. And of course, it's Mother's Day weekend, so
that's
it would be really bad. We have Mother's Day brunch coming up. If you haven't made plans, call us now.
You need to make a reservation. I would take it. It would be advisable.
It's strongly advised because, we will sell out.
So it'll start at what time?
10:30 is our first seating, and last seating's at 2.
10:30.
Mother's Day, so don't forget that.
And what number do we call?
731-410-2034.
203.
It's good to see you.
It is good to have you.
We're going to be right back with more. We have some other events to talk about coming up on this Six in the City.
Hey, have you heard about 4-Minute City? Do you know what it is?
Our city has over 100 sudden cardiac arrests every year.
That's why the 4-Minute City program was created.
By placing easy-to-use defibrillators in homes and businesses throughout Jackson, we can save lives.
This is not some hypothetical. This is real.
But it's up to us. Want to do something good?
Come on, Jackson. Get involved.
You just might save my life.
And I might save yours.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
Welcome back to Six in the City. Some folks you want to recognize. Nadia Beard was named our Hub City Hero.
That's right.
She's been a guest of ours with her outstanding youth musical performances with the Children's Theater and all that stuff in Jackson. So our congratulations to her. King Bees will kick off the AMP season. That's next Friday night, the 19th.
That's right.
And those are free shows, and they launch on the 19th, and then June 9th, Lolo will be the second step. Midwest Tennessee Genealogical Society is meeting tonight, the 9th, as we do this show with Jack Woods. And then we got a dance coming up next week with Jackson Recreation Parks.
That's right. It's their second
annual.
annual.
On the 20th, downtown. We're going to dance
second
downtown.
Dance.
So we'll have more on that coming up next week. What else have you got?
You know, there's a new event in town, and it's Thursday, May the 11th, which
we had
is
that baby
this
shower,
week.
so now what are we doing?
This is called Wedge, and it's a form of the game that you play with the clubs and the little white ball, but you're just playing with a wedge and a specific ball.
Okay.
It's totally new, and it's going to be played at Pope Park. It's at 5:30, and it's a free event. So if you're curious about it,
5:30.
5:30 in the evening.
What?
On Thursday, May 11th.
May 11th.
That's this week. That's right. So if you're curious about it, get out to Pope Park and see what it's all about.
Wedge is all about.
That's wedges. That's it. And then, of course, Boots and Bling is this week. It's Thursday, the 11th. Also, 6 o'clock. It's at Hub City. Right. And then also, the Safari Park is starting their drive-ins again. So it's May 12th and 13th, and I think it's that Friday, Saturday, and the following Friday, Saturday. But 12th and 13th, they're showing Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Starts at 6:30. You can only get tickets at the gate, so you don't have to get them online or anything. Food Truck Fridays have started up.
Wow.
We've got Rhythm on the Rails that has started up. And then also, too, Voices in the Vineyard starts Saturday, May 13th with The Grove.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then that ARM is having a family fest. It's at the AMP. It's also Saturday, May the 13th. So much stuff. Oh, and the first annual, I forgot about this, but the first annual Thomas Media Home Expo 2023.
Okay.
It's 10 to 4 at the fairgrounds. It's Saturday, May the 13th.
One other event coming up this week, it is Thursday. It's in honoring the work of Margaret Chuck Dummett, because they founded the Star Center, and that's been a great legacy. They're being recognized this week as well, so glad to be in the city.
So much stuff going on.
So much stuff going on. We have another election, the runoff the 13th of June, and the election returns will be right here at EPlus TV6.
We'll cover that. That's it.
We got baseball and everything else coming.
If you don't get EPlus TV Channel 6, you can watch it on EPlusTV6.com, streaming it.
That's right. You can like us on
Facebook
and all that other good stuff. Follow us on YouTube.
That's right.
Here we go. Right now, we're going to wrap this up, going back to the main stage with a Band of Jones.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Look here, fellas. I know we've been working a lot, but we got some parts we really got to work and get out this weekend, so y'all gonna have to work Saturday.
I don't know about y'all, but I ain't coming tomorrow. Looks like I ain't either.
I'm punching out and getting off. I'm free in a roundabout way. 40 hours is more than enough for breaking my back and busting my butt. It's time this cowboy ride away. Climb in my truck, crank that old Alpine, and it's away from all this overtime. 'Cause I could be Amarillo by morning. I cross my heart, you better write this down. I'll be calling in Monday morning. 'Cause if I know me, I'm about to come unwound. Yeah, I might get carried away. Take a vacation to Marina Del Rey and wake up with Fort Worth on my mind. Yeah, I'm on straight time. Clear skies, I hit the highway out of town. Could end up on the seashores of old Mexico. Right or wrong, I'm driving home, blaring every King George song. Guess I should stay, but I just as soon go. This grind ain't working